Buck, if you're seeing this, we didn't fix it.
It's pretty big.
Happy day. Welcome to New Age Custom Farming. If you're new here, we are a custom farming operation in Wisconsin, and Avery is officially legally attached to me. Forever as it may be in the eyes of our government and the Lord and Savior and anyone else who watches this. So we got married last Saturday. Today is Tuesday, and we immediately went right back to farming yesterday. We got some rain on Sunday.
Yep.
Yeah, we got some rain on Sunday. And on Monday. So back to chopping full blown today. And Avery, you said things have been going pretty good?
Yeah, so far. Not too bad, not too shabby. Grinding feed. Mason's got a bearing out in his cutter head, so I'm the lone wolf, the one-man wolf pack out here, just keeping progress going in the upward direction. He's at Hennessy fixing his cutter head right now.
Oh, they took it down to Hennessy?
Well, we took the cutter head out of the chopper last night, and apparently got to take the entire thing apart to fix what's broke, so and we don't have any parts anyway, so instead of just driving back and forth for parts, we loaded the whole cutter head up, and he took it down there, and he's fixing it.
We also didn't film any of taking the cutter head out because tensions were extremely high. That's what happens when you farm with family. As Mason so fondly said in his best man speech about farming with family, it's not always fun. I have some things to address. So in the video we posted a couple Thursdays ago of me learning how to drive the semi, we had got some hot button comments from people about that situation. And so for further context, if you haven't watched the video, you can go watch it. It's called like My Wife Learns to Drive a Semi or something like that. Further context is we were on a field road that is what? How long is that field road, you think?
1 million miles. I don't know.
Not even a mile. I run it every day. We were on a field road that was not very long. We did not have very long to drive down it. And we had about 5 billion wedding projects to work on, which is why I was like, I'm not adjusting the seat. I didn't really want to take a ton of time right now to be doing this. Like, I'll mess around with it for a little bit, but we had a lot more important things to go do, so. But people were heated in the comments about me not moving the seat, which I completely understand would make it a lot easier. And when we have more time on our side, Avery promises in his vows, he said, I will teach you to be the best semi-driver ever.
Well, if anybody could teach you how to be the best semi-driver ever, it would be me. But
he didn't actually say that, but we will take the time when we have more time on our hands, like I said in that video, in the winter, most likely, to teach me how to actually drive the semi. But that was not the time. We were just messing around for 10 minutes. And look, our relationship survived and we still got married, because there's also comments on there being like, I can't believe you guys are going to get married with all this bologna sandwich.
whatever that means.
Strengthen our bond. Honestly, probably made you even more proud to marry me. Anyway, that's that.
What do you want me to say about it? It's pretty big.
What I said earlier.
Big corn, big poops, big milk.
No, so the corn that we're chopping right now is rather tall. How tall do you think it would be?
I would guess it's 12 feet tall.
Which is good for the tonnage when it comes to making feed.
Yep.
But what I said earlier was tall corn, the taller the corn or the bigger the corn, the bigger the poops from the cow, which doesn't actually mean anything. But then the more milk that's coming to you. It sounded a lot better the first time I said it. It rolled off the tongue a little bit easier, but
It's funny, you go around the field, didn't it feel like it took forever to get the headland off, and now we're almost done with the field?
mm-hmm.
Like the headland is usually like half of the field.
We've got this little strip here, and then down at the other end where the corn is. Do you want to tell people the lore of the few days leading up to our wedding and what you all accomplished at the farm that we have no documentation of because it was a crap show?
Yeah, so I woke up on...
Well, for the entire week leading up to it, it was calling for rain for the weekend.
Yeah, for the weekend. So I woke up on, what was it, Thursday morning?
Yeah.
And I looked at my phone and it said we're supposed to get 3/4 of an inch on Saturday, which was wedding day.
And rain the day before.
And rain on Friday too. So I said, screw it.
Mind you, this was our reception was in a hayfield.
In a hayfield under a tent, which the tent could definitely block the rain fine. Like a little light shower, here and there would be just fine. But like, if it just continued raining, it was not going to be fun.
Because the field would be a muddy mess.
Muddy and like the tent really was like the right size for everybody to sit down at their seats in.
But it wasn't much bigger.
Yeah, like for people to kind of meander around, it would have been pretty tight in there. So I decided to clean out our machine shed, our old machine shed that looks cooler and everything, but
that I have farm camp in.
Yeah, the one that she has farm camp in. It was built in the 50s, so it's kind of got like the cooler
corn crib sides.
Yep, corn crib in it, and I don't know, just it would look nicer in pictures. But that's where we call it the machine shed, and there's a few machines in there, but for the most part, we have some pallet racking in there, and that's where we store like a lot of parts. So we've got like all of our, like we've got parts for our manure spreaders and like all sorts of mowers, mergers.
You guys have seen it in the video. It's always piled full of.
Yeah, like I said the other day, well, I'm the 4th generation that's been using that shed. So it's 4 generations of Elsing's packing crap into that shed. So I took literally every single thing out of the shed on Thursday. Cleanly, like my mom swept the floor all day long. We took probably 5 manure buckets full of like dirt and sand and crap out of there. I ran the forklift all day getting stuff out of there. Got it all cleaned up. We strung some lights up in the ceiling, like those what would you call them, string lights?
Yeah, they're like the light bulby looking ones.
Yeah.
They look really cool.
Yeah.
So not the ones that Avery bought, but we rented some for our tent that if you look at any of the pictures, it's what is used in the tent from our wedding too.
Yeah, so I strung them all up, and we actually ended up having our rehearsal dinner in there, which thank God, because otherwise I did a full 14-hour day's worth of cleaning for nothing. I mean, it needed to be done anyway, but probably not to that extent.
And probably not during the middle of chopping.
But I said I had, like in my mind, I had to have a backup plan, because if I hadn't done that, it would have just poured and been miserable. So yeah, clean that all out. And then Saturday, because we weren't positive where we were going to have the wedding, because we weren't sure what the rain was going to do, we didn't really like commit to setting anything up because we weren't sure what was going to happen.
Because we also, for our ceremony, had a backup plan of this little country church
that we rented
down the road from us.
Yeah, which it would have actually worked pretty good, but it's not really what we wanted to do. We wanted to be outside on the farm there, so we didn't set anything up for that. And then Saturday morning, I got to the farm at 7, and I ran my ass off for like what it is,
5 hours,
probably 5-6 hours, trying to set everything up. I mean, we had a lot of people, a lot of family, some of your cousins, a lot of friends helping us just my aunts and uncles and your dad just helping us set stuff up. It was quite the, I mean, for example, I was running around in our Ranger trying to just like, because I kind of had to be everywhere to make some decisions. I had, every time I drove that thing, I had it wide open going like 65 down the fields and stuff. I mean, that thing took an absolute thrashing. So, we got her done though. And then it did sprinkle a little bit. I mean, a very little bit, but we made her happen.
And meanwhile, during all of this, on Thursday, I couldn't pick up my wedding dress until Thursday morning, and it was about a good 45 minutes away that I had to go pick up my wedding dress. I had to go with my dad to get his suit. I had to go and get all of our final food and drinks and stuff, and then also write up all the logistic plans for each of the days, or each of the plans that we had, so that, because I knew I wasn't going to be there on Saturday for helping set up, so I was getting ready and everything. And so I was typing up all the plans so people had things to reference too, in case like Avery wasn't there to help set up and everything.
Yeah.
Everything. So
it was, and it had rained early that morning, and then the sun came out like all morning when we were, so it was just humid as hell. I mean, we were all just, not gonna lie, it wasn't a very relaxing morning for the wedding day. I mean, we put everybody to work, so I'm very thankful that they all stuck it out, because a lot of them didn't have to do what they did, but they would have never got done if they didn't help us.
Yep.
So.
Very, very, very thankful for the friends and family we have that helped pull it off.
Yep.
Because it was very important for Avery and I to have our wedding where we did and why we did and how we did, because the spot on the farm we had our ceremony at is very special to us. It's one of our favorite places to be, and we wanted our wedding to feel like it was our wedding, and that's what we were able to do, but it took a lot of work to make it happen.
Yep, it was fun. It worked out good in the end, but it was a lot of work to get there, that's for sure.
And now you get to call me your wife.
Yep. And I'm not wearing my wedding ring to the farm because I like my finger where it is and in the shape it is. So I know I'm gonna get questions about that in the comments. So. And you everybody's gonna say, well, wear a silicone ring. Yeah, well, I don't trust that either.
We could just tattoo it on you.
We could. I don't like needles that much though.
You wouldn't do it for your wife?
My body is a temple.
So is mine, that's why I have tattoos.
Trashy.
I left Avery in the field chopping a while ago, came back to the farm, edited the video that was posted today, which is September 23rd, maybe? It's the day we're filming this. Then I came here into the calf barn. I gave grain to the calves that are getting weaned this week, so I believe their last day on milk, today is Tuesday, so their last day on milk will be Thursday. So that means they're housing the grain and everything. So I filled up the grain, filled up the robot, and then the pen that's like right there. So not the outside pen, but one of the inside pens. Those calves love to go into the robot to drink and then love to not back up so their other calves in the pen can come out. So playing a little bit of pulling some out, putting some in, making sure that they're all drinking, and then when that group is all done, I will do my circuit clean. And then coming off the high of our wedding, which like Avery and I were talking about earlier, was such a journey, ended up being absolutely perfect, but now it's to unpack, figure out what are the stuff we have that we want to sell, figure out if we want to rent stuff, all the fun things. So that is the evening here. Avery and the crew are still chopping. There was a tractor out there that one of the wheels, so all of our tractors that we had out there all have duals, and the inside dual of one of them fell off, so Greg was out there and they got that tractor home. Have to get a new room for that, and then that one will get fixed. Okay, Mason, tell us what you returned home with.
cutter head.
Is it all ready to go?
We won't say that yet.
Is it potentially ready to go?
Yeah. Buck, if you're seeing this, we didn't fix it. It wasn't us. I didn't touch it. We don't know who did it.
Oh yeah.
Been grinding feet all day. 7:20 now. Starting to get a little low on fuel. Alright though. Now I'm missing that I'm filming. Oh boy. First ones I've missed all field. Damn it. Got a couple trucks waiting. We're just gonna finish this field for the night. All our night. So see where we're at when we get done.
And that's it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!